A dense fog envelops the forest, moonlight struggling to pierce the canopy of ancient trees. The haunting calls of owls and the wind echo through the misty expanse, adding to the forest's eerie atmosphere. A feeble lantern casts a flickering glow, its light barely cutting through the dense undergrowth and heavy fog. The small lantern flickers, its light dancing with the shadows, a beacon in the heart of the dark, silent forest. In the misty depths of the forest, young Milo strides ahead, his sketchbook held tight, his eyes burning with youthful wonder. Clara follows, her face etched with concern, her steps measured in the eerie, encroaching fog. Milo halts, his voice ringing with eerie excitement. "Clara, look, this is where the stories say the Whisper Monster lives." Clara's voice is laced with caution and disbelief, she warns. "Stories are just stories, Milo. Let's not wander too far." Under a shroud of dense fog and faint moonlight, the forest holds its breath as the sound of a low growl echoes through the ancient trees. Milo and Clara exchange fearful glances, their hearts pounding in unison with the growing dread. Vicious claw marks slash across a tree trunk, hinting at the terror lurking just beyond sight. From the swirling fog, a hulking monster emerges, its eyes glowing with ember-red intensity, promising a night of unimaginable horror. The sketchbook lies open, its pages filled with disturbing drawings. Milo flips through the pages, his unease growing with each turn. His eyes fixate on a particularly grotesque creature, its features twisted into a menacing visage. Milo stares at the drawing, a sense of growing dread washing over him. He gasps, his breath catching in his throat as realization dawns. "Oh my God." A wave of fear washes over Milo as he whispers, his voice barely audible. Clara and Milo race through the forest, their breath misting in the cold air. Roots grasp at their feet, threatening to bring them down. "Run!" Clara cries, her voice barely audible above the snapping of branches. The air vibrates with the sound of splintering wood, a symphony of destruction. A monstrous hand tears through the trees as if they were paper. In the dense, foggy forest, Clara forcefully shoves Milo into the dark recess of a hollow log. Milo disappears into the hollow log, swallowed by darkness. Clara stands guard before the log, a fragile shield against the unseen terrors of the woods. Her chest heaves as she struggles to control her fear, the cold, heavy air pressing in around her. The forest echoes with snapping wood, heavy footsteps, and a monstrous roar that tears through the fog. Deep within the hollow log, darkness becomes Milo's only companion. Suddenly, an eerie light pierces the gloom a monster's eye, burning like a malevolent star. The fiery gaze intensifies, closing in as the monster's voice booms. "You can't hide from what you create." Milo trembles, trapped, as the monstrous eye looms ever closer, promising inescapable doom. Inside the hollow log, Milo trembles, his fear palpable as he prepares to confront his inner demons. His hand wavers, yet he steels himself, ready to draw a boundary against the darkness he has unleashed. With determined strokes, Milo begins to sketch a cage, each line a testament to his resolve to contain the monster. The image of the cage emerges, a symbol of control and a promise to safeguard himself from the shadows within. The sketchbook becomes his sanctuary, each drawing a step towards mastering his fear and reclaiming his peace. In the fog-laden forest, an arcane drawing pulses with a soft, ethereal light. Spectral chains burst from the earth, snaking upwards with unnatural speed. The spectral chains lash around the monster, binding its limbs and torso. Bound by the ethereal chains, the monster unleashes a screech of pure, unadulterated rage. The sound tears through the fog-laden air, echoing the monster's fury. In the heart of the foggy forest, a monstrous figure writhes against its restraints. Clara watches, her face etched with awe and disbelief. The monster's eyes burn with pure, unadulterated hatred. Clara's voice trembles as she utters, "Milo, your drawings, they're real." The monster lets out a guttural roar, shaking the very ground beneath them. Clara stumbles back, fear mixing with a strange sense of wonder. In the heart of the foggy forest, anticipation hangs heavy as unseen chains begin their deadly work. The monstrous figure struggles against the force, its immense form resisting the pull of the chains. The chains tighten, biting into flesh as the monster is dragged relentlessly downward. Desperation claws at its voice as the monster roars in defiance. "No! The whisper is mine!" The forest echoes with the monster's defiance as it is inexorably consumed by the earth. A swirl of shadows consumes the monster, pulling it into the earth. The forest falls silent as the last traces of darkness fade. Quiet crickets chirp, filling the void left by the monster's departure. The fog hangs heavy, a silent witness to the night's events. An eerie calm settles over the woods, masking the terror that once reigned. In the heart of a foggy forest, Clara embraces Milo, her face a canvas of relief and lingering fear. The dense fog swirls ominously, obscuring the ancient trees that surround them. Clara's voice breaks the silence. Never draw that thing again. The weight of her words hangs heavy in the misty air, a silent promise and a stern warning. Milo stands motionless in Clara's embrace, listening to Clara. The fog continues to envelop them, a silent witness to their shared fear and fragile hope. A dense fog blankets the forest, swallowing the light and dampening every sound. Milo nervously scans the surroundings, the sketchbook a fragile shield against the unseen. His voice trembles as he whispers, "But what if there are more?" Echoes of his fear reverberate through the fog-laden trees. In the dim light of Milo's room, a sketchbook lies open, waiting. The last page turns, revealing a grotesque monster sketched in charcoal. The charcoal lines form an unsettling creature. Impossibly, the drawn eyes open, staring directly out. In the oppressive darkness, a faint whisper slithers through the air. "I'm waiting." The camera moves closer, capturing the minute details of the monster's face. The monster's eyes remain closed, hinting at a dormant power about to awaken. With a sudden jarring motion, the eyes snap open, revealing an ancient awareness. The ancient awareness fills them, promising an emergence of formidable power.